Black and White Sessions. We are super excited today to have the lovely Izzi Ray. Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. I'm happy. It's rainy, and that makes me happy. So
yes.
I feel like a peace in my soul today.
But it's June. And it's 60 degrees, but
it is
I guess
June.
we're okay.
Oh, I gotta pay rent today.
Yeah.
Oops.
Guess it's June 1st, everyone. I know that we've been talking about this for a while, and I feel like this was the right time for you to come in.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. It worked out.
You know, a lot of the singers that come in, they come in from different backgrounds. They come in, you know, with all sorts of roadmaps to how they came to LA or how they became an artist or working behind the scenes. And I feel like you've kind of come into your own with your artistry. You've just released your third. It's your third album, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Tell us a little bit about it. Tell us kind of how it came to be and how long you've been working on it and all of this good stuff.
So I grew up in Montana and moved out here about, it's been like 2.5 years now, which is weird. But as soon as I moved, I started working on this third project called Liminality. And I had just released the second project, so I went right into the next one. And living out here on my own really helped shape a lot of my songwriting, and just what I was going through kind of just completely spilled over into my music, and it was very therapeutic to write about it. And I lived by myself, and I lived away from my parents, and so it was a lot of like transitioning happening in my life. And so these songs really talk about that, but even as I was writing these and recording these, I felt like it was shaping me as an artist, and I felt like I have grown so much in the last couple of years. And I'm 21, so it's like, of course I'm going to grow a lot as a person in that time period as well, but as an artist, I feel like that growth really took place at the same time as a lot of, you know, human brain growth. I don't know.
Yes. Yes. And tell us a little bit about who produced the album and all of that good stuff too.
So my boyfriend Blaine Stark is a wizard, and he helped co-write a lot, and we recorded everything, and he produced everything, and he mixed it, and we did it all at his house, and it was just very, very collaborative, but also it was like just us. We paid for everything, we did everything completely independent, so it was it was very difficult, but it was amazing working with him. He's incredible. So
that's so great. It's really, I mean, I love it because, well, this album is really great. Like, I'm vouching here for it because I'm a little leery. I have to be honest. I feel like everybody I know has either put out an EP or an album, and I truly do support these things. I give money to all the sites and all of this for all of my friends. But sometimes I walk away and I do feel like, I'm not sure it was quite ready for that. But I feel like this album is just so great. Like, it's so good. I really do love it. And that's why I was asking a little bit about it, because I just feel like, you know, with independent artists and all of that, it can go so many ways in different directions. And I just feel like you've really put together a really beautiful piece of work. So, yeah,
and it's such an honor to be like included in such an amazing group of people that you've had on here. Like, I don't feel worthy, so thank you.
Well, Izzi Ray, she may be our youngest thus far. I think you are.
I feel like I should get a prize for that.
I apologize if somebody came in and was freakishly young and I didn't know it, but I don't think so.
You mean like a 12-year-old in here?
Well, I know, maybe so. We'll have to bring a child prodigy in, you know, next. Well, lastly, I just want to touch a little bit on, you know, some people will see this and they'll be like, oh, Izzi Ray, we know her. Her mom's Crystal Lewis, and that's been a thing, and she's grown up in a family of, your dad wrote some of your mom's biggest songs, and they really, the funny thing about that, though, is they kind of created their own thing and started out as independent and artists.
That totally inspired me to do a lot of my stuff independent. My dad has drilled it into me, like, you need to own everything, you need to, like, be independent, you need to learn how to do every single thing about, like, basically you're running a label for yourself, you know? So he's like, you need to know how to do all the graphics, you need to know how to do publishing stuff and whatever. So he really taught me that, like, all growing up, I was like, oh, I'm not giving my publishing to anyone, and, like, whatever, but...
She's like 7 years old.
Yeah, I'm like, nah.
That poetry, it's not getting out to anybody.
Yeah, but they did help pave that way, you know, so...
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I love that, and I think that that is valuable, especially for people that might be watching this that are like, unless it's like a major label, do I really want to spend time doing this? And it's kind of, this is inspiring, you know, because it's like, why not? Why are you not, you know?
There's so much freedom when you are independent and do it by yourself. Yeah, there's way less, you know, money and support and stuff, but I don't know, you get to sing and say what you want and what's really in your heart, and so that's been an exciting thing for me, to not have anyone try to change what I'm doing creatively and stuff. So.
Well, and I also think that, you know, for so many singers that have come through here to be a part of the Black and White Sessions, a lot of them feel like they have either never found their voice or they've lost it in the crowd because they work behind the scenes and they sing in groups or they're touring as a background artist. And I feel like having you here is just a reminder and an inspiration to always be working towards your artistry, whatever that looks like, you know, be it on a small level or a grand level, you know, because it's important for our creative process, I think, to stay inspired that way.
Oh, totally. And everybody has such a unique, like, thing about them, you know, even if you feel like, oh, well, my voice is like, it just blends in or whatever, but it's like no one else has that specific voice and your specific, like, position or what you're thinking about or whatever. And I think that's what's so cool about writing and, like, singing your own stuff, because it really lets your heart out, and, like, then other people will hear that, and then it's just, like, multiplying, you know, across. But yeah.
All of the universe.
Yeah, the universe.
Well, we're so glad that you came and joined us today. It has really just been a special afternoon on this rainy day with you.
Yay.
And we look forward to all the things and all the shows and all the fantastic things coming your way.
Yay.
Yay. All right. We love you.
Love ya.
Bye.